So this is a video. This is a little 3-bed HMO conversion we're going to be doing in Stoke, and this is in what we call the student quarter, what I like to call the golden triangle, because everything within this sort of vicinity seems to rent out very, very quickly. And it's really funny because I've actually got people behind me in these houses, and this one here in particular, give them a tickle, having a bit of an ear, checking me out because I've just shouted in the middle of the street. So I'm going to talk you through it. This is going to be the first video of the series, because obviously we normally do a YouTube channel and a series. So if you're not subscribed, people, subscribe to it, because we show you what we do. So this video is obviously for marketing purposes, but also for a bit of a quote and a walkthrough to show you guys what I look at. And this video is to prove that not all HMO conversions have to be expensive, because this one shouldn't be too much. But I've just been stood outside and I've seen two errors. So the first one is up there, we can see these castle pots on top of the chimney. That means that they're open, so when it rains, water can just literally fall down the tube or down the cavity and go all the way down to the bottom. So there's going to be damp issues within there. And also, across the road, I've noticed, just to tidy the front up a little bit, is we've got the render here is actually falling off, as you can see. So that's something we're going to have to put right. So we have a typical terraced layout in Stoke. Oh, and I'll just take you back outside because I'll show you how close this is to the university. Because at the end of the street there behind me, if you can see them trees, that's the actual car park for the university. So that's how close we are. So if you're a student, you could literally roll out of bed and roll into a lecture and you'd be mended. Absolutely mended, people. So it's currently a HMO, but we are wanting to up the standard and make it a 3-bed all-en-suite. Now, obviously all this furniture can be salvaged. So remember what I said to you, not all HMO conversions have to be expensive. This one is going to be cheaper because for a start, the furniture can be reused. I don't think there's too much wrong with that. So there's one, there's a good one. I see this investor's making money already. We've got a gas meter down here. So again, just having a look, and not that you can see from the video, but the gas meter is really new. And it's a prepayment meter, so all good there. Shouldn't have any issues with that. So again, just stood around. The walls have actually been plastered. The walls are in actually good condition. So I would say that someone's done some sort of work relatively recently on this, and for whatever reason, sold it on. Maybe COVID or something along them lines has knocked them off. So, however, back to the video. Front door, we walk into the first room, and then we've got a wall here, but this wall is hollow. So all this wall here, I think we can take out, potentially, and then we'll just have a pan around in here. So we've got the stairs behind me. Now, again, the old builder's eye, I'm picking up that I've got Artex here, and then I've got plasterboard there, and that's all been freshly plastered, and I can tell that that's all been plastered as well. So again, something else this investor doesn't have to pay for. But because they've had these new open stairs put in down here, because again, using this builder's eye captain, the stairs would originally have started here where my finger is, tickle tickle, and gone up that way, and that's what that cavity's for there. So what someone's done is they put a steel in across there, or a piece of timber, to support the floor joist above my head, which means there'll be two steels, one there and one there, going across from wall to wall. So there we go. So we can see this nib here, and then we're also going to have this nib here. So that's the little pillar of a 100mm gap, or maybe 200mm gap of where the steel is. So I'm thinking that behind this is two steels there to support the floor upstairs. But then that also tells me, because someone else has spent some money on it, as long as it's been done correctly, again, that's a little bit cheaper on the refurb. So we're all about saving money on this one. So we go into the kitchen, We have a look down there. So again, we've got Artex on the top, but the walls again, the walls in here aren't in very good condition, to be fair. And I have to say that the kitchen is f***ing dog. It's horrible, and whoever previously installed it has measured the handles wrong, because that should be going through there, so each door's got a hole. It still works, but it just looks crap. I'm not happy. I think it looks crap. Tripe. It's tripe, people, it's tripe. But on the plus, we have a nice boiler here. It's a Baxi, so it's a decent make. I can't see any stickers on it, but I'm sure we've got the cert somewhere. But I think this can be reused, so again, saving some more pennies. I'm saying the kitchen's got to come out. I'd like to skim this. We've also got heat detectors and smoke detectors, because it's already an existing HMO, so again, another saving. Walking through into here, we've then got a bathroom. This is a little bit, not too impressed with it. It's a bit Liz Early, curly whirly, if you know what I mean. So, my proposal is, and like I say, this isn't concrete yet, so we've got to speak to the investor, but my proposal is to sell this to the students and give them more than they're getting at the minute. There's a front door. We've obviously got a partition here between these two rooms. Because it's only stud work, I'm proposing we rip that out, skim the bits in that we need to, make any electrical amendments, because there's going to be a few sockets on this wall. Leave this then, huge, really big open plan, and put a kitchen in here underneath the window by the back, because we can see that we've already got the drains to tap into out there. So I'm proposing kitchen in here and then living room. So as you walk straight in through the front door, you've got a nice big communal space. And again, with students, they like the communal space. They are sociable creatures. And then I'm proposing that we turn the kitchen into a bedroom. Now, I agree that it's a bit narrow, but I think with a funky design, get down with the funk, people, get down with the funk. Funky design. Ensuite at the back, which is the existing toilet. And although it's quite narrow, it's actually a very long space, so I can see wardrobes going there, I can see a desk coming along here, a bed behind me, and I actually think it'll work with some decent decor. I think it'll be mended. So, up the 1-nils, and we have 2 bedrooms. We've got the one at the back, which is right behind me now. Tickle, tickle. And then the one at the front. Now, it's not got fire doors on it, but again, money saving, it does have fire egress windows. So that can be classed as the primary means of escape. Again, looking at these walls, they don't look too bad. I don't think this room needs a great deal doing to it, perhaps just some new skirting boards and a bit of liquor paint. And skim that horrible Artex. But as you can see, this is a relatively big room. And again, we've got furniture that we can reuse. So I think this landlord's done really well, to be fair, because he's got decent furniture in here. And then to the back room, over here. So what I am noticing is there's no chimney. So someone's previously taken the chimney out, and we'll zoom in on that there. Dun, dun, dun. I would say that that's the bottom of the chimney. So I would imagine that they've taken the chimney breast out. I would like to think that above there, there's gallows brackets, and the chimney's open like the front. So whoever's done it hasn't actually capped the chimney pot. So that's probably the damp that's coming down the chimney when it rains. I will get my BDI and double check it after I've done this video. I feel very giving, folks. It's a very giving one, this one is, because we're giving more than normal. We could try and squeeze 4 beds in, but instead we're going to do 3 bed en suites with a decent communal kitchen and lounge, something nice and cool and funky. And I think it'll let out great. So again, I think we'll put an ensuite over there in that corner, maybe like what we call a 50p piece across there, like that. And I think we're okay because there's not much plastering. There's not that much to do. I think it's a new kitchen, a bit of plastering, some electrical amendments to make the new layout work, 2 en-suites, do the bathroom downstairs, and plaster the kitchen. And I think we're somewhere near done. And I think this one will work. So there we go, folks. This is the quick video. Like I say, I'm conscious at the time. Stay posted for the updates. We're starting this one very, very soon. So again, we're a builders in Stoke-on-Trent. If anybody wants anything doing, give us a call. And this is another HMO conversion we're doing. Stand by, people. If you like the vibe, hit subscribe.